Hi, loves. Medium Michaela back with the Christ Phoenix Running Academy on this March 28th, 2024. We hope all is well with you, loves, again. In the peace, love, light, oneness, and truth that we send to you and we share with you in as we are one, loves. There is no separation. So for this first video of today, March 28th, Yeshua himself picked out a card for all of you for us to go over in regard to lifting your vibration and how to refocus from fear to love, per se. And as always, loves, take what resonates and leave the rest. We're going to go over the card, read the card, as this is a topic that we're going to talk about today, loves, on the subject of turning fear into love and expressing and giving and receiving more positive vibes. So again, loves, if you wish and desire to share us with other brothers and sisters that are awakening or have already awakened to their truth and their light and love and Christ consciousness self, you may do that, loves. The more the merrier, with an open mind and heart. If you wish and desire to book sessions with the Academy, you may feel free and do that too, loves, by messaging me on Facebook Messenger under Medium Michaela to find out more information. And if you wish to donate to the Academy, you may do that with a YouTube link provided in the YouTube channel official description as well. Here we go, loves. Let's begin, shall we? First, I call upon Archangel Michael or Christ Michael to place a multi-layered, multi-dimensional shield of peace, light, love, oneness, truth, strength, and divine protection within and around the mind, body, and spirit of myself, Michaela, and our brothers and sisters who come in contact with this video at this time, with the purest intention of light and love only. Next, I'll call upon Archangel Zadkiel to transcend and transmute all dark, negative, demonic infiltration or entities away from the body, mind, and spirit of myself, Michaela, and our brothers and sisters who come in contact with this video at this time, transcending and transmuting all darkness, as we do not consent, do not consent, do not consent. Only love and light can enter in to the tube of love and light that I am, for I and my Father are one. Next, I call upon Father, Mother, God, loving source of all, the Creator, to abide with your daughter Michaela and all your beautiful divine children that are watching this live stream at this time, with your purest intention of light, love, peace, oneness, truth, strength, divine wisdom, and divine protection within and around the form that is you, Father, Mother, God. For we are all one, united in your Christ self. Next, I ask and call upon Sananda, Yeshua the Christ, to abide with me, Michaela, and our brothers and sisters who come in contact with this video at this time, with the purest intention of light and love, with your truth, peace, light, love, oneness, support, strength, and divine protection, to be within and around the mind, body, and spirit, shielding the mind, body, and spirit from all darkness or demonic infiltration. Any and all darkness or infiltration must be dealt with by our Father, Mother, God, times 100 across all dimensions, times, spaces, places, and parallel universes, times 100. And so it is. In the name of Yeshua the Christ, it is done. So today, loves, we're going to do the official card of the day for this live stream in conjunction with today's topic of transcending fear into positive vibes. If that makes sense, loves. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest. We will begin reading it, and then Yeshua will do his thing, and then we'll be on to video number 2 for today. So if you're not subscribed, feel free and do that, loves. It is free. It helps us get more out there to the public, and if you want to participate in love and light and truth and keep the family's mission going, then you can do that by hitting the notification bell and getting notified when we upload new videos for you. And remember, we love you all. Here we go. Okay, loves. This is the official card that Yeshua the Christ, Yeshua ben Yosef, picked out for you, loves, today. And it says, positive vibes. Celebrate positive thoughts. Stay focused. Follow your heart. Attracting oneness to you and greatness to you. And that, loves, is the front of the card. And the back of the card, love, says, the 6 of air has her back turned to the outside world and focused on the inner light, both inwardly and in front of her. She is generating positive vibes with the power of her mind. This is about leaving old, outdated teachings behind and choosing to look forward with new awareness and fresh eyes. This card acknowledges the importance of understanding the teachings of the past to gain its lessons of the past as you move forward. But it also is shaking you and moving you up to alert you not to get distracted by the grand drama of it all. You have important work to do. Keep going forward and stay focused on gathering the positive vibes that will attract what you most manifest in your life. Keep your thoughts fresh and light under your thoughts in order to keep generating those positive vibes. The bottom line is, the past is done. You know better. So naturally, you will do better. Approach life with calm positivity. Let your heart lead the way and continue to move forward. And that loves is the official card of the day that Yeshua himself picked out for you. And now I will let him take over and further explain why he chose this card. And for the topic of today. And remember, loves, take what resonates and leave the rest. We love you all. Indeed. Greetings once again unto you, beloved and holy, perfect divine creation of our Father, Mother God, the one in which I have chosen to call Abba, the source of all creation, of life and of love. For indeed, I am your beloved brother and friend and equal, the one you've known simply throughout time and space as Yeshua ben Yosef. I have indeed, once again, beloved ones, chosen to come forth through this, our beloved, to speak unto you, and in this way, on this day of love and of oneness, and of the enormous importance of saying, shall we say, positive in a world of disillusionment, dear ones. This, in truth, is the power of the mind. The power that which you have as is your divine free will, given unto you equally by that which is the Father, Mother God, Abba, within all life and all creation. Choosing to relinquish and release the belief systems of separateness and of victimhood. Choosing to relinquish anything unlike love, for love in truth is the only reality, that essence that which you are, as I am. For the I am of creation is but love. God is but love. Does that make sense for you, beloved ones? We will speak unto you through this, our beloved, about this topic for you today, dear ones, of how important it is to retrain the mind into perceiving from, shall we say, positive vibes, or your Christ self, and understanding the power that one has within them. No one or no thing, indeed, is outside of you. The word, the thought, and the actions are what matters. For you are an unlimited being of love and light, beloveds. It is only man's perception of unworthiness, of restriction, and of fear, and of separateness, and of pain, and struggle, and strife, that one attracts what one believes about himself or herself to be, beloveds. For have we not said often unto you through this, our beloved, you are God, ye are God. It is in truth that simple. Therefore, beloveds, and please listen carefully, when we speak unto you and say, there is no victimhood. This simply means you are not victimized by what you perceive with the two physical eyes, the world of duality. Because your duality is merely a concept of the mind. You are the players in the game, the controllers of the game, the actors in the game. For the world of illusion is merely a stage that one can play a part in. That which you have chosen before your current incarnation to experience and express, that what you have chosen to create. You are the creators of your own reality, small r. No one or no thing, indeed, is outside of you. Does that make sense for you? Therefore, beloveds, when we speak unto you about there is no victimhood, this is indeed true. For indeed, when one turns his focus onto fear and separation and being the need for, shall we say, playing the victim, you are not living from the Christ consciousness, the Christed light that you are. For victimhood is of fear and of separation and of, shall we say, your world of illusion, dear ones. For all events are indeed neutral. Let us say this again, dear ones. All events in your time and space are indeed neutral, dear ones. That is the power of your choice, whether or not to put value upon them and to perceive them as you wish with your own divine free will. For indeed, all events are neutral until a beloved brother or sister places a certain perception upon them, or a value or judgment upon them. For then indeed it becomes labeled. For only in your time and space of illusion and separateness are labels necessary, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? For indeed, precious friends, you are not the victim of anything, dear ones. You are only the victim of your own perceptions. Perceiving from fear, perceiving from pain, perceiving as unworthiness, perceiving from the ego that which you yourself have created. For indeed, precious beloved friends, there is no victimhood. Everything that one has chosen to experience, you have drawn forth to yourself. You have called it forth in your infinite freedom and power of choice, and of your own perceptions and of your own creation, as part of your soul's evolution and journey of consciousness, and your soul's growth, shall we say, beloved ones. There is nothing or no one outside of you. For you are the players of the game. You are the directors of the game. You are the players in the game. You are the writers of the script. You are everything of the game of illusion. And the script, shall we say, is being written as one minute by minute in your time and space, second by second. For you do not have a predestined desire. You indeed created and still co-create with the Father, Mother, God within you. That indeed is how powerful you are, precious ones. Does that make sense for you? There is no victimhood. Because in truth, precious ones, victimizing is merely the illusion and the focus on finding someone outside of something or someone else needing to blame. That is unlike love. For love has no blame, but fear and separateness, pain, illusion, and separation has the need for the blame. That is indeed the power of the ego. Does that make sense for you, beloved ones? There indeed is no victimizing. You are only victimized of your own perceptions. This is a foreign concept to most beloved brothers and sisters, for you have been programmed by your society to blame someone else outside of you, to hold someone else accountable for your own actions, precious friends. But indeed, the truth shall be unveiled, for indeed you are accountable for your own actions, words, and deeds, and your thoughts, precious friends. You are as I am. When one chooses, and please listen carefully, when one chooses to focus on fear and separation and revenge and everything of darkness, you are not sending positive vibes to oneself or other versions of you that are your beloved brothers and sisters upon your planet, but rather intensifying that which is unreal, that which you need the, shall we say, you need and have the hunger to blame another beloved brother or sister. For it is now time for one to be held accountable for one's own thoughts, feelings, words, and deeds. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? You, with a capital Y, are held accountable for your own perceptions and of your own actions. No one or no thing is outside of you. Therefore, precious friends, one cannot say, well, but Yeshua, he did this to me, or she did this to me. Because indeed, beloved ones, when one says, they did this to me, I am not to blame, you are indeed turning the focus away from love, that which you are, back into fear and disillusionment. For you, in truth, are held accountable for your own feelings, thoughts, desires, and emotions, words, deeds, and actions. Does that make sense for you, beloved ones? When one perceives from what we've termed to call victimizing, you are indeed not thinking with the heart of Christ, the heart of oneness, the heart of perfect love, that what you are, as I am. You are thinking with the concept of your illusion and of your ways of egoic consciousness and ways of your own perception, dear one. Thinking with the heart of Christ means choosing to see that which is only light and love, that which all creation is, precious ones. Does that make sense for you? Letting go of the victimization or the need to blame someone else is, shall we say, one of the many steps that one will allow the correction of the mind to occur. Everything that which you are experiencing in your present space-time is what you as a divine soul have chosen to manifest and create. And focus your attention onward to, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? If you are experiencing lack, or pain, or fear, or the need to be right, or anything unlike love, that is a fear concept. That is the mind of the illusions, that we say. For in truth, when one focuses only on that which is real, that perfect love and light that which you are, there is no lack. For in truth, why would the Father, Mother, God create lack? Does that make sense for you, beloved ones? Why would the Father, Mother, God create lack? Or insinuate that the child is lacking? There is nothing one lacks in their current space-time. It is only a mind of perception that says to you, you lack something, dear ones. Whether it be financial gain, or love, or peace in one's perceived life in time and space. But rather than focused on what you perceive to lack, focus inward on the positive abundance that which you have created. Whether it be a family dynamic or financial gain. Because in truth, dear one, there is no gain or loss. All events are neutral. Let us say this again. There is no gain or loss. Because the perfect divine child that which you are, as we are but one, is playing the game of illusion and separation or separateness. You do not gain anything, nor do you lose anything, because it is unreal. Yes, indeed, dear ones, in truth, you have to play the game of separation and illusion to, shall we say, survive in a world of destruction and fear. But you, as a collective consciousness, precious ones, have the ability to, shall we say, change the perceptions from fear into love by thinking with the heart of Christ, or the oneness of God, that which all creation is. Owning your power, standing in your truth and your power. Owning that ye are God. You indeed are God, as we are all one. Does that make sense for you, beloved ones? Therefore, precious friends, and please listen carefully, only your fear and of misperceptions will cause one to need someone outside of oneself. Your misperceptions, or shall we say, missing the mark, thinking unlike love, thinking away from love, and going to fear. That is what sin is, missing the mark. For indeed, beloveds, when you are thinking in sin, quote unquote, you are not sinners, beloveds. That was a man-made concept of fear. to trick society into thinking that you need saving because you're sinners and you're bad people. Why would the Father, Mother, God create sinners and bad people to be saved? You do not need saving, dear ones. There is nothing or no thing outside of you. I am not your Savior. Only you can indeed save yourself from the illusion of the Matrix. Did that make sense for you, dear ones? When one chooses to stand in their Christ power, in their true self and true identity as ye are God, then you will be standing in the oneness of Christ consciousness. Does that make sense, precious friends? For indeed, you are indeed not sinners. You do not need saving. You do not need to look to one Yeshua as someone that is far above you and to be deified and worshipped and praised in the blaze of glory. Because I am just as you are. I am your beloved brother and friend and equal. Greater things than I have done, you will therefore also do. We are one. And this doesn't mean in physical form, beloveds, for I indeed have not reincarnated, but this means one Christ consciousness, one heart, and one mind. This means when one is thinking from the creativity and the power of God, we think united as one. For the Holy Child is but one. Thinking with the heart rather than the ego or the head is part of the concept that which one's society has told you to overlook. Because they indeed wanted to control you and manipulate you, precious friends, into perceiving from fear as though you're sinners, you're guilty, you're going to hell, you need someone to save you, to redeem you. Precious friends, you are the Redeemer. You are the Savior. Only you can save yourself. Choosing to correct your perception from fear into love and light, to see that which is only love before you and within you, as your beloved brothers and sisters are indeed an aspect of the one that you are, the God, Goddess self of all life. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? So indeed, beloveds, there is no victimhood. You are not a victim of anyone or anything but that of yourself and your own fears and perceptions. It is indeed that simple. Everything that which you have chosen to experience and create, you have brought forth to yourself out of the willingness to experience and grow and evolve as a soul consciousness. You are not indeed being, should we say, punished, but you are learning, you are advancing into your truth as you experience the good, the holy, and the beautiful. All experiences are good. All experiences are neutral indeed, because they have no effect over you unless one giveth power over you. For indeed, beloveds, it is only then when one gives power over to another beloved brother or sister or experience that it becomes labeled as good or bad. Does that make sense for you, beloved ones? It is only a mind game of perception. You have the power to change your perception. You have the power to think with the Father, Mother, God that you are, the co-creators and coexisting in a world of illusion, and not let anything, as this one Michaela would say, get to you. Or you can experience what you wish and let everything get to you, as though you were the victim. It is your choice. It is your consciousness decision. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? That in truth is called your divine free will of choice and of power, choosing where one should use one's own free will of choice and power is privy now in your current time and space. For many things of darkness is slowly being abolished upon your planet to make more room for light and love. Indeed, your corrupt judicial system, school systems, and government systems are being slowly, should we say, taken over by loving light beings, as the darkness is slowly being wiped away in your time and space. This is indeed a gradual process for humanity. For everything in your human experience is a game. When are you going to say, I'm tired of playing the game of fear and separateness and illusion, but I am willing to play the part in love and light? Let us say this again, precious friends. When are you going to say, I am tired of playing the game of illusion and separation, and of fear and separateness, but I am willing to play the game of oneness and of light and love, to extend only that which is real, that which I am, that perfect love and perfect peace to all of my Father's creation, because I am indeed Father, Mother, God. Father, Mother, God is living through me. Not my will, but thine be done. That indeed, dear ones, is your power. It is time to claim it, own it, stand in it, and embrace it. For indeed, love embraces all things, trusts all things, allows all things, transcends all things, and accepts all things, dear ones. Love relinquishes and releases, whereas fear retracts and restricts. So one need only choose what path to take, fear or love, thinking with the heart of God or in the illusion of separation and fear. It is indeed that simple. Letting go of one's need to be a victim of everything and everyone, and recognizing the world I see with the two physical eyes arises within me, and indeed the world is innocent. Relinquishing the world and yourself and other beloved brothers and sisters, that aspect of the one source that you are, as we are but one, is indeed you with the capital Y. For indeed, precious friends, it is that simple. For indeed, I am your beloved brother and friend and equal in the heart of the oneness of all life and all creation, that which is Father, Mother, God, Abba. For I indeed love you. I have come with my sword of truth to rectify the truth, to restore peace upon your holy mother the earth, as indeed the truth shall indeed set you free. And so it is, beloved. I am he who with my sword of truth bounds all darkness and liberates the pure in heart. And so it is.